3. So, welcome to the wonderful world of Agony. You hadn't played this before, right?
No, but when I saw the first initial graphics, I knew I've seen it before because my youth, my first game playing device was an Amiga, so I know I had one. I know some games I played on it, like the stunt car game,
The Stunt Car Racer.
stunt car racer, and Gods, and and Turrican, of course. But I also thought, okay, maybe go through the list of all games from Amiga to see stuff I maybe remember. So here I was, by the way, trying to figure out the controls. So that's why I was killed twice. And I saw this image as well, but it wasn't familiar for me. So I never played this as a kid. But yeah, it's really beautiful. Some, I would say, style over substance, maybe. But
really, you think just a little bit, maybe.
It's
also, like, what are those fish guys with giant arms in the sky? What are they all about?
Really a mishmash of weird things. I didn't know what. There wasn't really like an art direction. I think it was just make a lot of cool stuff, and that's about it. I think.
Yeah,
that's. And other than that, it's just a regular old side-scrolling shooter, I guess. It's not.
It's not
I played better.
Good.
No,
yeah.
it's not terrible, but there's just like everything spawns from in front of you. So it's like if you just keep the button pressed, I feel it's pretty easy to. You will see the first two times I died was like in the beginning to figure out the controls, and after that I didn't die anymore.
Yeah,
it's like it's just keep that button pressed, shooting, and dodge the yellow bullets. These ones, the slow ones, and it was all there to it, I think. But nice dragon, by the way, in the background.
Yeah,
and also the waves are insanely cool. And also the parallax scrolling, I think that wasn't that common on the Amiga. So
it wasn't that common, not because it was difficult. The Amiga actually has hardware for this, basically. But the problem is that most people were just doing Atari ST ports. And so you didn't get that use of the hardware. This is one of the first games where they're really using everything the Amiga's got. They're just not doing a very good game with it. It just looks really cool. And still
it's really like a showcase. But what the hell is this?
I think it's supposed to be a frozen wave. Suddenly, for some reason, the wave is not animated.
It's really incoherent, everything. But I can't say I didn't have fun with it. But I always like these kind of janky games. Maybe I have a horrible taste, but yeah, I'm a Game Boy game collector. I'm used to some kind of janky stuff, and this is should be a nice Game Boy game as well. And also, this doesn't have one, but another of these art pieces in between had a signature on it. It was pretty fun. They were really proud of the artwork, and as they should, because look at this.
It looks beautiful.
It's
kind of nonsensical, and most of the sprites have no animation frames. They just sort of hover there.
Yeah, I think they had a really nice, really good sprite artist, but he wasn't that great at with animation, or they digitized sketches or something, maybe.
They might have been doing some sketch digitization, but they're probably also just running up against memory restrictions. You have to remember that unlike a console where you could load stuff on the fly, you missed the bonuses down there. But you can't really upload stuff, do stuff on the fly because the disk accessing is so slow. There's a few games that pull that off, like Swiv, but that's why those loading screens are there, because it's loading all the data for the next level. And I think this game required 1 meg of RAM, but it may have also run on 512K. So everything had.
But the loading screens would be a lot longer on the original hardware.
Oh yeah,
I played this on emulator, and
you played it as if it was installed on a hard drive.
Oh, it gets really messy because there's a lot of brown in the background and brown in the foreground, and it was like, what am I even doing? But just focus on the yellow, yellow things, and what was. There's also not really a lot of enemies coming from behind, so
it's not necessarily what you call the most well-designed game in the world as far as the
game design
game design. It's obviously got some serious art design going on.
Look at these trees. It's pretty nice.
Yeah,
it's sad that it's so incoherent, all the things, because there's animals, but also weird demon thingies, and I think with a little bit more time or something, but probably there wasn't a lot of time back in the day to make something good.
No. Well, the other problem is also in the European market, the game would come out and you basically had like 4 to 6 weeks to sell the game, and after that everybody had copies of it. Your window for sales was so small that if you invested too much time in developing the game, you were never going to get the investment out.
Right. And I can really remember this, that I didn't have an official game, I'm sure. It was like just a big box of floppies. And those were just games for me. I didn't even know there was like an official way to get these, and I don't know where to get those as well in the Netherlands. But they probably were out there. But I had family members with maybe real copies. I don't know which copied it for me. I don't know anymore. I was like probably 7 or something at the time. Something like that, maybe. So, that bullet.
Oh, you almost got it. You almost bit it.
So I think this was my 7 minutes. It's
that's there you go. So, would you say that this is a game that you would recommend to other people, or is this something that is best left unplayed today?
I think if you watch this video, then it's okay, because you've seen what all there is. It's like the graphics are nice, but there are so much better shoot 'em ups out right now. So I enjoyed it, and I consider to play it until the end. I didn't have time this time, but I probably. Yeah, I'm a guy who wants to see the end, and I saw on a long play on YouTube that it's only 25 minutes long or something, and if it is this easy, then I can probably do it.
Then you will have to let us know.
Yeah, you'll know.
Okay, let's get back to the show.
Okay, yeah.